Hi, I'm Jessica Johnson with the Spencer Museum of Art, the University of Kansas in Lawrence, and I'm going to tell you about a couple of the ways the Spencer Museum has worked to engage 21st century learners using new technologies and multiple learning styles. In 2008, we received a grant from the Institute of Museum and Library Services to help fund this project. One of the things that they have done is allowed us to purchase an island in the virtual world of Second Life, so I'm going to show you that today. In September of 2009, the museum purchased this island. Second Life is a virtual community that's user created. It's run by a California-based company named Linden Lab. At any given time, approximately 70,000 people from all over the world are logged in and can interact with each other via either voice chat or text chat in the virtual world. You can explore all different types of things once you've logged in. It's free to create an account and to log in, but to purchase land in Second Life costs money. So our island has gone through several incarnations since we purchased it. I'm going to tell you about two of them. The first one was our very first installation on the island, and it coordinated with two real-life exhibitions at the museum, Climate Change at the Poles and Trees, and a Second Life builder, Stacy Fox, used those two and the idea in those two exhibitions as a jumping off place and created a surreal environment that allowed visitors to the museum through this Second Life terminal, or also through just Second Life itself, who hadn't been able to visit the museum, to explore some of those ideas more in depth. Our current Second Life exhibition has a much different look. It's an ecosystem which is created using artificial intelligence. Other Second Life builders and artists have used our space to experiment with some of their projects, including what you see behind me, which is plants and animals that they have created that interact with each other, that interact with an avatar, which you can see behind me, an avatar that is a person's character within Second Life. So another cool thing about Second Life is its accessibility. All you need to log in is a computer and a high-speed internet connection, and teachers in rural schools could take students on a tour of an imaginary ecosystem, on a tour of the Sistine Chapel. There's a replica of the Sistine Chapel, a replica of the Eiffel Tower, a whole variety of different things that are available in Second Life. Or, since Second Life allows text chatting and voice chatting, a teacher could host an entire class in Second Life where the students sat at their own computers at their own homes, and they could all meet in the virtual world of Second Life, go to different places together, talk about what's going on there, and talk to each other. A second way that we have explored engaging 21st century learners includes working with a pre-service math and science teacher program here at KU. It's called You Can Teach, and it's based on a program started at the University of Texas, Austin, called You Teach. It focuses on pre-service math and science teachers. So we worked with them to help them explore different ways of teaching math and science using art or Second Life. I co-taught a course called Knowing and Learning and used different examples during that time period of working with them to think about ways to use art to teach the science or the math principles that they need to teach to their students. We also came here to the museum and took a tour and focused on our collection, thinking about it in terms of how could we use this object to explore a math concept, or how could we use this object to explore a science concept. It was pretty exciting to hear the students think about different ways that they could come up with. Some of them were really excited about it and proceeded to write a paper. There were a couple students who wrote a paper using the art museum as ways to teach their math or science classes and to explore different ways of doing that. So that was another way of engaging 21st century learners that we have done here at the museum. We also talked to them some about Second Life and the ways to do that. Second Life, especially for math students, provides an opportunity to look at an object in 3 dimensions. For instance, some sort of geometric design that's created using math principles. You're able to explore that in the virtual world of Second Life in a way that you might not be able to just talking about it or looking at it on a flat piece of paper. So both of those offered opportunities for them to think outside the box and think outside of ways that they would usually explore math and science with their students. So we have really appreciated the Institute of Museum and Library Services for giving us the opportunity to do these things, and we are excited about continuing to think about ways to explore engaging 21st century learners using either new technology or multiple learning styles or both. So thanks for visiting today, and we hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thanks.